My name is Alabi Joshua.
Speak up, please.
My name is Alabi Joshua once again.
Okay.
I'm an NDG of your state, precisely Lebanon. And I'm in SS3 right now.
SS3, I thought it was SS1. So when did it become SS3?
So I'm an art student. So my best subject is government.
Okay. Oh, was that the reason why you spoke brilliantly last week? Your best subject is government. Why?
I just love the subject because it's something practical. Everyone practices government, and it's also in the definition, it is an act of governing. It is also an academic field of study.
Okay.
And so government is something practical, so that's why I should love it.
But Alabi Joshua, would you like to be a politician when you leave school?
Actually, I'm not planning on it, but because my parents
won't like that, I know for sure. Your parents won't like it.
But once
your dad is a pastor, right?
Yes.
So there's no possibility of daddy wanting you to become a politician. Have you ever said such before him?
I said it once before him, but he said there's danger in it. But once I grow up, once I feel the need for it, once I can't keep all these bad ones to myself, I have to go into it.
Okay, you will go into it.
Yes.
So tell me one different thing you will do when you get into the government as a politician. Tell us what you think you would love to change in your own time. With what is happening in the government, in the system now, what one thing or two would you like to change when the time calls for you to be there?
I would love to have interactiveness with the local people.
How do you mean interactiveness?
Yes, just local people are those who vote for those who empower. And when they get to power, they forget them.
Okay.
Without these masses, there is no politician, there is no government. So we have to be interactive with them, know what they want, when and how they want it. Because without them, nothing. And also, I'm going to focus on education.
Okay.
Because education is just not about teaching. It enlightens and enlargens the mind.
Okay.
So that's what I'm going to do.
So these are the two things you would love to change. The first thing is you want to make an interactive forum between you, the politicians, and the voters out there. That's the masses that you... because politicians, as far as I'm concerned, they are servants.
Yes.
So you would want to interact with people, the people you are serving, know what they want, when they want it and how they want it, isn't it?
Yes,
but do you think it can work when you ask them how they want it? This is Nigeria.
It would, because they put us into power. So that's what we call democracy. It's government of the people, by the people, and for the people. And the word democracy comes from two words.
Okay.
That's demo and Croatia.
Okay.
Demo means the people.
Okay.
So there's no democracy without the people.
Okay.
So they must, because we are working for them, we are like servants for them. We spend their money. We ride their cars, they shoot. We ride the car, they shoot. We do everything they shoot. So they should be able to interact with us. And I trust myself, if I go to a place and I'm a politician, people want to interact with me. So I didn't see that coming down.
And you think when you get there, Alabi Joshua, you won't first look for your purse?
I won't. God.
Who told you that? Are you not? Okay. That's a good one. God will help you.
Yes.
Because you are a Nigerian. How can you say? Okay, people. Children, Alabi Joshua live here today. And this is what we'll be doing for any child that calls in on the show and answers any question we ask brilliantly. And then intelligent child, this is how we'll be bringing you on radio to celebrate you. So Alabi Joshua is the person we're celebrating. Is one of the children is who we're celebrating this month of September. We'll be doing that every last Sunday, God helping us, of every month. If we pick a child, bring the child up, let the child interact with the child live on radio, and let other children feel that this is a forum for them to air their mind. Alabi Joshua, tell me one thing happening in the country, Nigeria, that you frown at.
That's indecency in the young ones.
Okay.
And also insecurity.
Okay, indecency in the young ones and also insecurity. Yes. Now tell us, how do you mean indecency in the young ones?
The young ones are now, maybe it's the adults and the youths.
Speak to the microphone.
Many are now corrupt. Many are doing what should be done by adults. And I feel bad about it. So all around, you can see it on the social media. we children, don't let me say the children, we children are overexposed.
Okay.
But I don't think I am.
You don't think you are?
Yes.
But you just told us now that so many children are doing what adults are supposed to be doing.
Yes.
So you are also exposed to those things adults should be doing, for you to know that those are the things adults should be doing. Abiaki.
No, we did hear it in the news. We read it in the newspapers and we see it on televisions.
Okay.
So that's how I know that.
Okay, so you are exposed to it, but you don't think it's right for you to practice it.
No, because where we're going is far than that. It's far more than that, and we don't have to stop there.
Okay.
We have to move higher, move to the next level.
So now, if you talk about indecency amongst the children, amongst you teenagers, because how old are you? You are 14, right?
15.
You are 15 now. Okay, fine. Yeah, you were 14 last year. Okay, 15 this year. Now, if you talk about indecency amongst you teenagers, especially, how do you think we can curb it? Uncle came in very late. Uncle is supposed to be with us. Please help. Can he let him help himself with the seat? So, how do you think we can curb that?
I think there is no youth, there is no child without an adult. Every adult should take a sense of responsibility.
Okay.
Adults shouldn't be irresponsible.
Okay.
So when we have a responsible adults, we are going to have responsible children. And parents should take good care of their children. They shouldn't be against the dreams of the children. They shouldn't be bad examples for them.
Just move this way so that Uncle can... Uncle is just putting us into unnecessary movement. Okay, we're listening to you.
So
come close to the...
They should take care of the children, give them what they want, both mentally, physically, and spiritually.
Okay.
Because spirituality is a very great part of our life.
Okay. So adults should do that for the children.
Yes.
Okay, now, how do you think the children are already... So many children are already corrupt. Some are getting involved in things that they're not supposed to get involved in as teenagers. What role do you think we adults should play? Because you said adults should come in. How do you think adults should come in? What role and what do you think we adults can do to see that it works out as supposed?
Teaching us the right morals, because the adults are there before us. And so we can't know more than them. They should teach us what is right.
Okay.
I was at the place yesterday with a small boy. That boy should be 10 of age. So 2 youths came to him. They were telling him nonsense that, look at that lady, if you do like this, if you do like this. I was just laughing at that boy because he's living in that area. And I just imagine how he would be when he grows up, because of those adults that he grew up within. They're going to have an influence on him. I can even see in the way the boy interacts, how he does everything. He was at his mommy's shop, he was picking money, buying different things. I was just looking at him that this one, he has been affected.
So are you sure you're not talking like this because your dad is a pastor? Our uncle will have time to ask you questions. Thank you, Agubiade Sharif. He says, good afternoon on Facebook. You can go live on Facebook, because we're live on Facebook here. Splash FM, Splash FM 105.5. Splash FM 105.5 live on Facebook. Go there, drop your comments, and also be able to view all of us here live in the studio with Joshua. Joshua, right? Joshua Alabi, live in the studio. We have Uncle here. Uncle will ask him one question before we now go for a commercial break. When we return, we'll still be doing what we're doing with Joshua Alabi. But we're going to open the telephone lines. We invite adults today to ask questions, also contribute to whatever it is we're doing today. Uncle, over to you. Joshua Alabi is listening.
Good afternoon, everyone at home, and it's so great.
Please speak into the mic.
Good afternoon, everyone at home, and it's so great. I consider this a great honor to meeting Joshua today, because I listened to him last week, and it was awesome. Of course, you were talking about adults influencing young ones, and Auntie Cece just mentioned the fact that your dad is a pastor. Is it not that you are just, being morally brought up, and you feel, okay, this is how everybody should be?
I think it is.
Okay.
Yes, but when I grew up, I thought that this should be how everyone should think. We shouldn't be taught the right thing to do, because we have our conscience in us. And our conscience tells us what is right and what is good. Most of the things we do that are wrong, we know that is wrong. but because we want to do it, we have to do it. So I don't think it's because my parents are pastors. So
that sounds like to support you. Say buburu or and it has to boil down to the issue of conscience that you mentioned. We all have conscience, and like you have said, I think it's better that we admonish parents to look into that aspect. Unfortunately, I think adults too are really disturbing these younger ones' conscience. Telling them, "Oh, why?" Whereas the real truth is that you are at home. So how do you then think that child will?
You can imagine. If even on air here, sometimes you see parents, you ask their children questions, and the parent you use it, but they wouldn't know that I have this thing in my ears that when I hear the voice of a child different from that of at the background, the voice of an adult at the background or whoever at the background, my ear picks it immediately. So you see parents wanting to tell their children the answer to the question you're asking their children, and sometimes I'm like, what is happening? What is wrong with this mom, or what is wrong with this dad? If this child goes to school and is writing examination, are you going to be there with the child? Some parents go to the level of buying their children.
It's worrisome. It's worrisome.
So where are we going? Where are we going, and where do we think we're heading to with all this? So Joshua Alabi, right?
Yes.
Alabi Joshua, I beg your pardon. Alabi Joshua is here. We have to bring him because the way he talks when he calls in on the show. I mean, Uncle was so happy. Uncle was so happy that Uncle said so. It's a very good one. And okay, that we Uncle brought him some books. Is that I trust Uncle. Uncle brought him some beautiful books, and I think by starting from next week, we're going to start.
Okay, yeah.
We're going to start reviewing a book. No, it will not be this one. It will not be this one. But Uncle brought Alabi a nice book, flutes and drums and stuff like that, and very good books for Alabi, Joshua Alabi to read. So be proud to allow your child not depend on you. Allow your child not listen to you and do things. When they are asked things, you want to tell them. With the generation we are building now, Uncle, they are the generations that if we don't take time, so many of us will regret it. We want to cook for them while they are seated watching television.
Busy playing games. You want to, do a lot of things.
We want to wash for them. We want to wash their clothes. We want to bathe them. We want to cook for them. We want them to eat. We want to dress them up. We want to take them to school. I trekked very well when I was in school. I'm not saying your children should trek, but at least
they should have a taste of the other side.
Sometimes I'll just call my daughter and say, we are going out, we're not going in the car. We'll trek together. So that she will know that
that there's another side.
There's another side of the world. If there's no car, I should trek.
And you should leave.
And not Kenny. So Alabi Joshua, you're welcome. We intend, me and Uncle, coming up with a teenagers meet and greet, where we come together, we talk to the children and everything. What do you think about that? But before you answer that question, let's quickly go for a commercial break. When we return, we will be doing Kid's Fun Time live on Splash 1055 FM. We'll be right back in a jiffy.
Care of the little children, you should take care of the little children.
Splash FM 105.5.
Ladies and gentlemen, stand up. Entertainment present Wale Waves Live Experience. Date 25th September 2022. Venue Manhattan Hall, LA Road, Jericho, Ibadan. Red carpet starts 3 p.m. Special performances by Primo, Gabriel Afolayan, Dre Sticks, and many more. Comedian and host Bash. Tickets Platinum Table 1 million naira. Gold Table 500,000 naira. VIP 50,000 naira. Regular 5,000 naira. For inquiries, please call 0913-0141-511, 0803-6464-067. Tickets available at vendors near you. Tickets online at walewaves.com. This event is proudly powered by Goldberg. Proudly supported by Manhattan Hall, Fan for Roll, Soundtrack, and Cruiser Lounge. Wale Waves Live Experience is about to be lit.
Your pikin don land. Hello. No dollar. Give Give your pikin breast milk sharp inside 1 hour where you born am. Make it take drink that first yellow milk where then they call colostrum. That first yellow milk colostrum gets everything where your pikin need. Plus say go protect your pikin against yamayama disease. No forget give your pikin breast inside the first 1 hour when you born am. This message now from ARIN Project, Federal Ministry of Health.
Àríkẹ́ ojú rẹ̀ ṣe akọrẹ lọ báyìí.
Bọ̀dá wà sún ewé fún mi lè oje, alọ́jà òya.
Ọjà àyà bíi ti bó, ó túmọ̀ sí pé ọmọ lo Mama ATM mọ́sọ̀bù rẹ nù.
Bọ̀dá wà sí ìwé dákun, ewu tún ni Mama ATM POS.
Mama ATM ní gbogbo ntajà tó ní sọ̀bù ń lò báyìí. Ìwọ wo Sadé tó ní sọ̀bù nísàlẹ̀ ọjà lọ́hùn. Gbogbo gbala ń bára máa ń wo sọ̀bù rẹ̀ tọ́jà rẹ̀ sì ń yán kíákíá. Torí wípé ń lo Mama ATM POS. Ìyẹn nìkan kọ́ àwọn ń bára tó bá tó ara nǹkan lẹ́yìn dòdò sọ̀bù rẹ̀ àtúmọ̀ ara research card. Eléyìí tó tẹ̀ jáde lórí Mama ATM POS. Àwọn ń bára máa ń gbowó lórí Mama ATM POS machine. Wọ́n á tún fi owó sórí ìdìkúdà DSTV, GoTV àti StarTime lọ́dọ̀ rẹ̀. Sọ ti wá mọ ìdí tí sọ́ọ̀bù Sadé fi gba ìbúbọ̀ ládùúgbò báyìí tó sì jẹ́ pé kò sí mọ́wọ́ ní gbogbo ń bára rẹ̀. Ọ̀jẹ̀ yára tètè lọ gba Mama ATM POS. Káwọn ń bára rẹ̀ mọ ìyá ń kẹ̀tíkẹ̀tí.
Ó ní ṣe wá gba Mama ATM POS machine.
Kàn sí Mama ATM ní nàbà 6A Ọ̀lànìyàn Fagbemi Street off Mobile Bus Stop lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ for Real Event Center Ìyàgànkú GRA Ìbàdàn. Nílùú Èkó Suite 18 Aláùsá Shopping Mall Ìkẹjà 0809 950 0554. Mama ATM gba owó pẹ̀lú ìrọ̀rùn.
Tóyọ̀, ǹjẹ́ o ti gbọ́?
Pé kí ni o bá dérò?
Pé ṣé ìgbóhùnsáfẹ́fẹ́ ti gbọ̀nà ọ̀nà àrà yọ?
Jọ̀ọ́ mi sí kí n rí gbọ́.
Jẹ́njà ẹ̀tàn àǹfààní àìlẹ́gbẹ́ ni Splash FM Media Academy gbé kalẹ̀ fún gbogbo olùgbé ìlú Ìbàdàn àti agbègbè rẹ̀. Kí ló ti gbọ́? Láti di akọ́ṣẹ́mọṣẹ́ oníròyìn tó perégedé ní ìbámu pẹ̀lú ìlànà ìgbóhùnsáfẹ́fẹ́ òde òní yálà lórí rédíò tàbí ayélujára. Àwọn akọ́ṣẹ́mọṣẹ́ olùkọ́ni tí wọ́n mọ̀ tì fún tẹ̀dọ̀ iṣẹ́ ìgbóhùnsáfẹ́fẹ́ wà níkàlẹ̀ láti tọ́ ọ sọ́nà tí ó tọ́ lórí onírúurú ẹ̀kọ́ bíi program development, journalism, digital media, production, news presentations. Wo mélòó ni mo fẹ́ kà? OPG ó pọ̀ gan-an.
Mo rí ọ̀nà.
Tóyọ̀, ibo ló ń sáré lọ?
Àròjọ́ Musolókun, mo ń lọ ṣe ìforúkọsílẹ̀ tèmi nìyẹn.
Tó bá rí bẹ́ẹ̀, lọ sí Splash FM Media Academy tí ó fẹ́ gbẹ́kẹ̀gbẹ́ pẹ̀lú Splash 105.5 FM ilé funfun báláwú fẹ́lẹ́lẹ̀ nílẹ̀ Ìbàdàn láti gba fọ́ọ̀mù tirẹ̀ tàbí kí o pe ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ yìí 07054393332. Splash FM Media Academy ìdáàbòbò ìwà ọmọlúàbí nínú ètò ìgbóhùnsáfẹ́fẹ́.
I'm living the life cause I get to ZP.
Hey, kọ́ńbù ẹ̀kú àlejò imú gbòǹgbò ọ̀nà ẹ̀kú àlejò ẹsẹ̀ Ìbàdàn nílé Olúyọ̀lé ẹ̀kú àmójúbà Tizeti Network Limited pẹ̀lú Tizeti ìlò omi òjò lẹ́ẹ̀ máa lo ayélujára íńtánẹ́ẹ̀tì níyàwálù torí pé gbajúgbajà ní iléeṣẹ́ Tizeti Network Limited nídìí ìpèsè ayélujára lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà fún iléeṣẹ́ ńláńlá àti olókoòwò kéékèèké lábẹ́ àbúradà Tizeti ẹ lè browse kẹ́ stream kẹ́ sì tún gbá géèmù bó ṣe wù yín láì níkọ̀sẹ̀ pẹ̀lú ìlànà ẹgbẹ̀lẹ́mùkú data kèé máa ṣeré ìwọ ni kò má sọ̀fànù 12,500 naira péré lẹ́ẹ̀fì jẹ mùlá data fódìdí oṣù kan gbáko lábẹ́ àbúradà Tizeti láì níkọ̀sẹ̀ ẹ kàn sí wifi.com.ng/OYO ẹ sì lè pe 0122987886 tàbí kẹ́ ẹ tẹ àtẹ̀jíṣẹ́ sí internet@wifi.com.ng ayélujára níyàwálù.
Splash FM 105.5.
All right, we're running out of time. It's just 4 minutes before we say goodbye on the show. This is Kiddies Fun Time live on Splash 1055 FM, the Integrity Station. We have DJ Gav Pop in the building. He'll be popping you any moment from now. But before then, we have Joshua Alabi live in the building, and Uncle is in the building. Uncle have a question for Joshua Alabi. Then telephone lines are open. You can call in and ask Joshua Alabi question. Remember, I said we'll be trying everything possible the last Sundays to celebrate our particular child on the show. The number to call is 08091551055 or 08056998678. Hello, the caller. Hello. Okay, I think the network is bad. Hello. Okay, Uncle, go ahead with your question. I think the network is bad.
While growing up, I observed that parents do influence the choice of departments that kids or their words end up going, either the science class or the art department or. But of course, I communicated. I spoke with Joshua now, and he said he is in the art department. And I was about to ask, why art department? Joshua,
because art is life.
You like drawing?
No. I love the speaking out. Let me say the performing part of it.
Oh, the performing arts.
Yes.
Drama?
No. Broadcasting, I don't know how to put it.
Okay.
The broadcasting and journalism part of it, that's what I like. So I don't know how to draw. I'm not good at it.
But of course, there are different sections in the art department. I only say that so that people at home get to know that there is more to art than art.
But why is it that so many people feel that art has to do with you being able to draw something?
I don't know.
As an art student, you can end up as a lawyer.
Yes.
As an art student, you can end up as an accountant.
As a creative artist,
that's drawing again.
Yeah,
I think Uncle loves.
That's drawing again. That's what.
Oh my God!
There is a place in Ibadan here that, in fact, when you get there, you realize that I think it is better for my child to go study photography. Arts. Creative art.
Well, that's a good one. Maybe or someday we're going to come together as one and be able to talk to the teenagers, Uncle, because so many of them are missing it.
Yeah.
As I speak to you, there are so many of them who feel I want to become a lawyer, I want to become a doctor, but I tell you what, they don't know what exactly they want.
Because their parents want them to be.
When I was growing up, I think my mom and my dad, my dad of blessed memory, they wanted me to become a doctor.
Nice. They want to live their dream through you.
Yes, and you won't believe I wrote JAMB. I got admission into UNILAG to study medicine and surgery. But I tell you something, I was just failing.
Wow.
I was just failing all the courses. And at last, that is why it's good when you have a good mother, a prayerful mother. And then you are lucky until they found out that, okay, you are not supposed to be a doctor. This is what God wants for you. And that is where I am today. But at the same time, that doctor something is still returning back to me because I'm studying nutrition and I teach people about nutrition, about food and everything. Amazing. So parents should not, what advice do you have for parents as a teenager on that?
On my own also, my parents said I should go to science because all my brothers are science. They say, why should I pick that? But for parents, please, let's help our children. Let's help them because without you, they can't grow, they can't fulfill their dreams. So don't let us be against them. Let's uphold them, both spiritually, physically and mentally.
I think he's always talking spiritually because he's a son of a pastor. Okay, Uncle.
No, I see him in that direction. He's just asking them to guide the kids. Anyway.
Okay, all right. Uncle, can you roll out your contact so that people can call you? If you want Uncle to come to your school to set up a club and do other things, you can call him up on his number.
Okay, and my number is 081-6477-6627.
Again?
081-6477-6627. Thank you.
Okay, I think Joshua Alabi, would you love to put your number on air?
Yes.
Okay, you want friends to call you?
081-6652-2227.
Again?
081-6652-2227.
All right, this is where we draw the curtain because we're almost in. We're almost going out for DJ Gaffop to come in and then pop you up. My number is 08081218145. I remember my humble self, Auntie Cece, saying, children, read your books because readers end up as leaders. Good afternoon.
You can see all the kids need care. It's unfair. Many children, they share.
Splash FM 105.5.
ShopRite's incredible weekend-only deals. Go reach September 25. Buy 6 850ml 5 Alive Pulpy Absted Juice for 379 naira, 99 kobo for one. Call save 420 naira. Only inside ShopRite, yo. Sachet price when you fit trust all the time.
Kí ló ṣe tẹlifíṣàn yìí tóun rẹ̀ ò já geere ó tún wá ń wò báibái látànà tí náà bá ti ranjú kalẹ̀ fíríjì yóò tún tutù.
Kí ló dènà táwọn èlò tí ń lo nánú yàrá ìwà dẹnu kọlẹ̀. Ọ̀gá tipátipá ni mo fi rọrùn sùn látara ariwo tí jẹnẹrétọ̀ rẹ̀ ń pa. Wàhálà wà fẹ́ni tí ò mọ bí tí wọ́n ti ń ta ojúlówó ohun èlò tí ń lo náà lẹ́ńtíríkì o.
Solar Telecoms àti Electronic Store jagaban láàrin àwọn tó ń ta ojúlówó fóònù àti electronics pẹ̀lú owó tí ò kájàra lọ lákòókò yìí. Bákan náà ni Solar ta máa fún yín ní ìdá 20% lórí àwọn ẹ̀rọ bíi flat screen TVs, deep freezers, generator, air conditioners, gas cooker àti àwọn ohun èlò yòókù tẹ́ bá rà lọ́wọ́ wọn.
Kí ló ń dúró dè? Kàn sí èyíkéyìí yàrá ìfihàn Solar tó wà ní Ọbáfẹ́mi Awólọ́wọ̀ Way, JLN ní Dùgbẹ̀, Balloon Building, Àbáyọ̀mí Bus Stop, Ìwó Road, Solar Mega Store ní Mọ́kọ́lá àti Challenge ìlú Ìbàdàn. Lọ sí èyíkéyìí tó bá súnmọ́ lónìí kó o rọjú lọ́wọ́